From dominating the snooker table to spinning records at music festivals, Steve Davis has lived a life that can only be described as absolutely insane. But what's the reason behind this unexpected transformation? While many know him as the six-time world snooker champion with ice-cold precision, there's so much more to this sporting legend than meets the eye. Let's dive into the extraordinary life of a man who went from calculating angles on a snooker table to dropping beats like a pro. Born on August 22, 1957, in Plumstead, London, Steve Davis didn't exactly come from luxury, unless you count a snooker cue as a family heirloom. His father Bill played a crucial role in his journey, introducing young Steve to snooker and unknowingly setting him up for a lifetime of cue ball mastery. Those early days taught Davis the value of discipline, hard work, and apparently a serious poker face. Despite his fame, Davis has always kept his personal life as private as a snooker player eyeing the perfect shot. Married to his wife, Judith, for many years, their relationship has been as steady as his precision on the table. Together they raised two sons, Greg and Jack, who may not have inherited his snooker skills, but definitely got front-row seats to a career that took some wild turns. Family has always been Davis's anchor, whether it was his father crafting training schedules or the whole family cheering him on through every triumph and setback. And even when he took a sharp turn into media, music and reality TV, they didn't flinch, because they were used to Steve making unexpected moves. Davis's journey into professional snooker began in his teens, but who could have guessed that this quiet teenager would go on to dominate the sport? By 18, he was already competing in major amateur tournaments, setting the stage for something much bigger. The big breakthrough came in 1978, when he turned professional.
And I'll bet Steve at this moment can see the pocket closing up and closing up and getting smaller.
No. There it is! Beautiful! 147!
Marking the beginning of an era that would redefine snooker and make it look way cooler than anyone expected. His rise to fame was nothing short of meteoric, with a level of dedication, precision, and unshakable focus that made opponents question their life choices. Davis claimed his first World Snooker Championship in 1981. That victory was just the start. The 1980s became his playground.
This final pink. And that's it. The World Snooker Champion, 1981, Steve Davis.
Racking up 6 world titles and 28 ranking event wins like it was no big deal. Of course, no legend is complete without epic rivalries. Davis's battles with players like Alex Higgins and Dennis Taylor created some of snooker's most unforgettable moments. The 1985 World Championship final against Taylor, famously known as the Black Ball Final, was so intense that millions were glued to their screens, probably holding their breath the entire time. To this day, it remains one of the most watched and dramatic matches in sports history, solidifying Davis's place as a true icon. But here's where Davis's story takes a turn, because being a snooker legend wasn't enough. After retiring, he became a respected snooker commentator and analyst, proving that he could still own the game even from the sidelines. But then came the plot twist no one saw coming. Instead of sticking to what he knew, Davis embraced his passion for music and made an unexpected leap by becoming a DJ. Yes, the same guy who mastered snooker was now spinning records at festivals, earning a cult following for his electronic beats. Who knew that the man known for his calm, calculated moves could also drop a bass line that shook the crowd? And if that wasn't enough, television became another arena for him to shine. His appearance on reality shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here proved that beyond the snooker table and the DJ booth, he was just an all-round likable guy. His ability to evolve while staying true to himself, that's what makes him a legend, both on and off the table. Davis's home is exactly what you'd expect from a man who spent decades perfecting precision. But what makes it truly special? His estate is the perfect retreat from public life. The house itself is a seamless blend of traditional English architecture with just the right amount of modern flair, creating a space that's both elegant and welcoming. It's the kind of place where you can imagine sipping tea in a cozy armchair while contemplating life, or just admiring all the trophies lying around. And speaking of trophies, Davis's home is practically a museum of his career. A dedicated snooker room doubles as a gallery, filled with awards and memorabilia, a constant reminder that he's one of the greatest to ever hold a cue. But that's not all. Hidden within this tranquil estate is a private music studio, stacked with vinyl records and high-end audio gear, which proves his love for DJing is just as serious as his love for snooker. Of course, Davis isn't the type to show off his wealth, but his garage tells a different story. His car collection is a reflection of his appreciation for craftsmanship and performance, boasting sleek machines like an Aston Martin DB9, Jaguar XJ, Porsche 911 Carrera, and even a vintage Mercedes-Benz SL. Davis's success isn't just limited to snooker tables and DJ booths. His financial game is just as sharp. His dominance in the 1980s raked in substantial prize money, forming the foundation of his wealth. But instead of just sitting back and enjoying retirement, he expanded his fortune through media work, music ventures, and smart business decisions. Turns out, being good at snooker also means being good at playing the long game. As of 2024, Davis's net worth is estimated to be around $10 million, making him one of the sport's wealthiest figures. Many of his contemporaries retired and faded into the background, but Davis, he kept evolving, ensuring his legacy stretched far beyond snooker. What makes Steve Davis's journey so wild is his fearless reinvention. From dominating the Green Bays to becoming a beloved media personality, sports commentator, and now a DJ, he's proven that life after stardom can be just as thrilling. Davis's story is a reminder that it's never too late to dive into new passions. He could have easily coasted on his snooker fame, but instead he chose to keep evolving. Whether it's analyzing matches, spinning tracks, or making reality TV appearances, he brings the same meticulous dedication that once made him a snooker legend. What truly sets Davis apart from other former sports stars is his authenticity. He never tries to be something he's not. No forced personas, no trying to cling to past glories. Just a guy genuinely enjoying whatever he's doing. And that's exactly why fans of all ages and backgrounds continue to admire him. Unlike many athletes who struggle to find purpose after retirement, Davis embraced new challenges with open arms. His DJ career is proof that labels don't matter. Whether it's snooker champion or music enthusiast, Davis refuses to be put in a box. And honestly, that's what makes him legendary. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Steve Davis's incredible journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Who knows, maybe your favorite sports star will be the next surprise DJ. For more snooker content, click on the screen right now.